Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep Kumar. I am from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I am giving the presentation on analyze the application of AM in long distance radio communication system and how does AM facilitate the transmission of signal over long distance. These are the concepts under my topic are introduction and the definition of AM and application of AM in long distance communication system, the facilitation of transmission of signal for long distances. And I am going to the introduction and definition for of AM. AM is stands for amplitude modulation, which is technique is used in long distance radio communication system to facilitate signal transmission. It vary the amplitude of carrier signal to carry the information such as voice, data, or music. AM, the oldest and simplest form of radio modulation, and it has been used for broadcasting the early 90s. The modulation process involving superposing the signal onto the carrier by varying its amplitude in proportional to the strength the signal being transmitted. AM has a wider coverage area than FM due to ability to travel further more effectively. Its effectiveness and simplicity have made more popular choice for many applications, including AM, radio transmission, emergency communication, and wireless applications. And I move on to the concept applications of amplitude modulation in a long distance communication system. AM is one of the oldest technique and used in long distance system. It has found a range of applications in numerous radio communication devices, radio broadcasting, and public address system. AM finds great use in long communication system as it can overcome the distance and signal loss. The AM allows to be used at almost electronic device where communication over long distances is required. Primary advantage of using AM is that allows the transmission of audio over long distances with the minimum attenuation. AM reboosters to vary environmental factors such as atmospheric noise and make it an ideal for long distance communication system. Thus, AM continue to be popular and cost method of facilitating signal transmission in distance communication system even today. And I am next going to explain types of signals under the applications of AM. These are several types used in long distance radio communication system. One of the most commonly type of signals is sine wave, which is continuous wave that oscillate back one-fourth in the regular pattern. Another type of signal is pulse wave, which is consisting a series of individual pulses that are spaced out regular. There are also square waves and which alternate between two constant. Also, swath waves which increases rapidly decreases. Each type of its own unique characters make it ideal for particular application in long distance radio communication. It improves the understand the properties of type signals to ensure effective signal transmission. And I am going to explain the advantages and the disadvantages of AM signal transmission. Or the advantages are AM signal transmission offer several over other modulation techniques that include the simplicity and cost effective, making it an popular choice for long distance radio communication system. Also have higher range coverage, making it an medium for broadcasting to large audiences. In addition, AM signals are less susceptible to noise, making them ideal for use in area which high of interference. Use of AM also permit a great number of channels to be transmitted simultaneously. Increase of capacity of the system overall, the advantages of AM transmitter makes it attractive option for long distance radio communication system, particular in area with limited infrastructure or location. And the disadvantages are one of the main disadvantages using AM or signal transmission is susceptibility to noise or interference. Since AM uses a single carrier to transmit both the signal and the carrier wave, any disturbance or interference in the frequency can affect the overall transmission quality. Since AM signals are modulated changes, amplitude of signal can be also interpreted as noise, reducing the clarity of transmitted messages. This can be especially problematic for long distance communication system, where the signal need to travel over vast potential encouraging various variables that may interference with the signal. As a result, alternate transmission method such as FM or digital may preferred in certain situation noise in significant concurrent. Next, I am going to explain the facilitation of transmission of signals for long distances. The transmission of signal over long distance has been challenge in radio communication system. This is due to various environmental factors such as adding attenuation and interference that implement the signal quality and the strength. However, with the technology, applications of amplitude modulation have been used to facilitate signal transmission over long distances. This involves the superposing of messages onto a carrier signal, which is modulated to increase the signal strength. Additional, the use of antennas and high power amplifiers have also been employed to improve the signal strength and quality. Overall, the action of transmission of signal long distances has been made possible through utilize of various techniques such as AM directly other antennas and power amplifiers. Next, I am radio wave transmission propagation. Radio wave transmission propagation plays a crucial role in the long distance communication system. Radio wave, a type of electromagnetic radiation that can travel a great distance through the atmospheric or space. When a radio signal is transmitted, it will travel a straight line until an oracle or the curvature of the earth. At this point, the signal will be either reflected or diffracted, allowing it to continue as its path. Propagation can influenced by factors such as the signal, atmospheric condition, and the terrain. It's crucial to understand how the radio waves travels and propagate to ensure efficient in long distance system. By analyzing the amplitude modulation, these system and how it facilitate signal transition, we can improve the efficiency and reliability of distance radio communication. I am going to how to improve the long distance signal transmission with the AM. The amplitude modulation is widely used technique for long distance radio communication by varying the amplitude of the carrier wave accordance with the incoming message signal. AM facilitate the transmission of signal over a long distance. This is particularly used for communication system and required to cover a large, such as used to avoidance martin and broadcasting with the AM. The signal has lower frequency, which is less susceptibility attenuation interference, ensuring a reliable transmission and improve signal to no ratio. Moreover, AM is a relatively simple technique that can implement using basic purity and is so situated for low power. Overall, the use in long distance radio communication system as be an effective way to improve the signal transmission, allowing to clear and reliability over long geographical areas. Next, I am going to the conclusion. Analyze the application of amplitude modulation in long distance radio communication system. Show how it facilitates signals transmission through various techniques. The incorporate of AM has greatly improved clarity and transmission, allowing the communication over vast distance. Additional, the utilize of AM in conjunction with other techniques such as frequency modulation further the quality of signal transmission. The advancement in techniques also brought about more efficient and method of incorporating AM in communication. Overall, the application of AM in long distance radio communication system has proven to be essential component for communication and have great added in the. Thank you.